That's right, the early favorites of this tournament, Team Secret, who
more aggressive on G mid, and it's one of those heroes that is really safe to play with. Like Storm is really hard. It's really easy to kill, but at the same time, it's incredibly hard for Storm to kill.
He's actually kind of caught here. Zai's going to try and run him down with a surge. He's going to pick up the first blood here. Yep, there goes the right click. Now he will be a bit far forward. Virtus.pro may be able to turn around on him. They need the slows. They're not going to have enough. The Darkseer take
on this bottom lane, and they can pretty much push both supports out of it relatively easily. And Illidan has to keep up in farm with Arteezy, because Arteezy getting a lot of farm here means so much more.
Puppey going to be slowed down. Light Strike Array does land. He's got the Shallow Grave and will get it off in time. Virtus.pro are just going to slowly run him down, though. He gets the last little heal, but it's not enough.
He got from the first blood. He's just going to double Ion Shell and force Illidan back. And Illidan doesn't have the regen to deal with this.
They got the silence on Zai. It will run out eventually, though. He'll get the Surge. FNG is hoping to be able to get close enough for the Light Strike Array. They're actually still close enough for a Cold Arrows. Maybe FNG can land this one. He's going to turn around with the double Ion Shell, go straight for Lil. He's going to be able to pick up the kill. Unbelievable play by Zai. And he's getting out. He health potions up, trying to dodge, turns around, goes again to FNG. Almost there, gets the kill. 2 for 1 by Zai.
What kind of monster are you, Zai?
Get that bottom lane. They can choose to smoke if they want to, but they'll probably move in for this bottom lane and then take the tower.
They're going to try and chain stun S4. They get the Fissure. No, they couldn't get enough. S4's actually going to get away. No, the right click is there, and God actually gets the kill. He's run out of mana, though. Little bit of a jump. Can he stay ahead of Arteezy? Another right click is going to bring him low, but they can't quite get it. So critical that VP actually got that kill on S4 and did not lose G in the process, as they're already a little bit down in the laning phase. They pick up the kill and even it up 3-3.
That would have meant so much. I actually don't know how they recover if G dies there too, but they managed to get a ward down here somehow, the Observer ward, blocking out G's camps, and this is going to mean a lot to the Stormstreet, who's already struggling in this mid lane.
Uh-oh, Illidan in some trouble, actually gets a good silence on S4. They need to try and pop it with a Fissure there. They'll do it! S4! Too aggressive! And now, well, Zai, he's going to have to surge away. There's no Fissure block, though, so no opportunity for a secondary kill. But
in that same direction, and this is so tricky because they're right next to him, but they might not know. This timing is so weird.
It's all up to Puppey. If he runs down the river and his smoke pops, yep, it's pop now.
Oh, they know this is so bad for Illidan. He has no idea that they're set up here, but he might actually just thought he's chasing an invis hero, and they actually just run past it. Yeah, they actually don't know that this is happening.
They think there's somebody in the jungle.
Now he pings it out.
Yeah, he's going into it now. Illidan's already down to 350 HP. It's going to be very simple. Turns around, silent. Illidan, the TP out. Oh, that is beautiful. He gets away and will not be punished for his attempt at a solo Rosh play. Now, Roshan is down to half HP, and Team Secret are actually going to go for it themselves now.
This is so weird because I don't even think Illidan could have done it without the help of the rest of his team. Like, that was just him alone hitting the Roshan. He had 300 HP and Roshan still had about half, and it was just an odd attempt that I don't know if it could have succeeded without the help of something like Lil coming in with a medallion, which he doesn't have.
FNG perhaps too far forward. Oh, nice turnaround there with the 3-man Fissure. FNG pops the ultimate on the Crow, trying to finish him off. Meanwhile, S4 jumps in, gets off the Sonic Wave, but God gets the kill first. Now FNG lands the Light Strike on Zai. Good Shallow Grave, keeping him alive. He turns around with the wall on top of Arteezy's ultimate, just trying to push back a VP. But Virtus.pro, again, giving a lot of respect to Team Secret, not charging forward, not trying to take advantage of that small...
Arteezy, he no longer has the ult.
He's not actually blocked out. They still get hit by the Light Strike Array. He will be able to get around that one, and Lil's just kind of stuck in this channel with the wall on top. He goes down to the Arteezy raise.
And that's the power of the Kuro Vic as he steals the Fissure, and that was the game-changing Storm counter. Their lineups often don't, and at some point, you're going to just have to confront the fact that G's going to get a Bloodstone, and S4 blinked.
He just blinked right into DK Phobos. They had the Echo Slam if necessary, but it's not. With Familiars there, they easily chain stun him down, and G is now in a killing spree, bringing him that much closer to the critical Bloodstone that you were talking about. One tower still being up in that bottom lane, especially with the blinking hero like the Queen of Pain. There's just such a rapid response time that they back away from Roshan and instead are going for a 5-man smoke, a much safer play.
Oh, Secret go for their own 5-man smoke, and both teams are just angling for the high ground position.
And Team Secret, maybe the ones who get it here, they're on the Radiant side. Double staircase is going to be a killer if VP try and back out to their jungle. G, he's the first
they know
one.
for
He
sure
actually
now.
goes for the SF, jumping in, trying to take out RTZ immediately. FNG moves forward, gets one of the nukes, but RTZ still looking decently healthy. God really wants to go for it though. The Familiars are chasing him down. We'll be able to get a double stun there. DK Phobos come charging forward. S4 actually going for FNG in the background. He does not have a TP, but it's still S4 not wanting to push that too much.
The BKB is probably next for him, and once that happens, I actually think Secret are in a really good position to take fights. Like, they're still up in net worth. Even though the kills are in favor of VP, and the Storm is getting a little bit out of control, they have a lot of ways to deal with it just because Arteezy is... I mean, he's pushing them across this game with 9,100 net worth in 17 minutes compared to just the 6.4k that Storm and the Pro have.
Yeah, it's natural for an SF to stay more farmed than the enemy cores. He's probably one of the faster farmers out there, but the dramatic difference is impressive from Arteezy. Ooh, that's an Illidan double damage. Still trying to go for that Roshan. They're chasing down FG. They will be able to get vacuum. Sai is actually stunned up. S4 pops his own ultimate. FG somehow still alive here as Team Secret swarm forward. Telekinesis on the drone rate. Actually puts him on the clip, and it's huge. Illidan actually gets the silence out to be able to stop some of this aggression, and now they need to get him out of those trees. He'll actually just TP out. Somehow there's only one kill for VP, and Team Secret didn't get anything out of that. But still is allowing them to kind of keep up with the SF.
Oh, this is such a bad situation for VP to be in, though.
Shadow Blade goes off. Illidan actually gets some distance. Now the comfort gets dropped. The telekinesis is there. Light Strike Array misses. FNG pops his head out. He's trying to get away. Silence actually gets laid out. Illidan hopefully was getting to the trees and TPing out, but there's no way. Team Secret actually get two there. A big kickoff.
2 kills for them, and they want to use this ace at this point, though.
Yeah.
With the Bloodstone, probably going to try to get aggressive, and Arteezy's a really good target here.
Absolutely. DK Phobos starting things off with an Extra Slam. They will be able to chain stun and instantly pop Arteezy. The use of the Laguna Blade has got to be all about that Shallow Grave from Puppey. They did not want to give that support the opportunity to be able to save SF for 5 seconds and let there be a turnaround for Secret.
From behind.
He jumps in. He's going to be able to get the silence on a Puppey, and they do easily get the kill thanks to the Fisher. And it looks like with those two pickoffs, they should be able to get this tier 2 tower. Team Secret actually going to go for a vacuum up. Sonic Wave instantly taking out one, and second inside runs him down. God turns around on the S4. They will be able to pick up that counter kill. Kuro's up next. God, oh, what a ball lightning steal from Kuro. Actually gets away from the Fisher. And now they're actually going to push VP away from this tier 2 tower because of that. Well worth the trade of S4's life.
Immediately lifts him, and then just make sure that Illidan is spotted for the rest of his team.
Puppey is actually in a very dangerous position right now. He was trying to get some aggressive vision up. TP out, but God is there to get the pull. And the Fisher on top of that. Is G looking at S4, who is going to blink away unless... Oh, God, no! Just gets the last click on the tower there. They stun up Artur and trying to catch up. FNG's going to lead with perhaps a blind Light Strike Array. Yeah, the Fisher chain stunning Arteezy down with Laguna Blade on top. Shallow Grave does go off, and Arteezy will have the opportunity to pop his ultimate. They just need a couple of right clicks to kill him. The Drone Ranger, no, it's not enough. God is actually going to jump forward. He gets that one as the explosion from the SF actually slays God, but VP and the rest of DK Phobos are maybe in a position to be able to get more. S4 jumps forward, actually kills the Visage. Now DK Phobos and Illidan are going to try and turn this one around still. The Blink's up in 2 seconds, but he actually has his Blink Dagger canceled by the illusion. S4 is spotted out by the Familiars, but they won't be able to get there in time, it looks like. DK Phobos tries to go for the Fisher, but
as long as S4 doesn't show himself, this fight's going to be so weird.
Phobos, they're going to jump in on Arteezy again. They still have the Echo Slam, but there is a response from Team Secret. They do have the Shell Grade that's going to come in at the last second. Arteezy easily survives. Now they're going to go into S4. He actually manages to blink out just ahead of that one. 2-man vacuum by side. He's going to be stunned up, though, and they still have the damage. God's going to come in. He looks for kills. Kuro's actually stolen Ball Lightning once again, though. I mean, the butterfly is being built right now by Arteezy, but that Solar Crest is still a gigantic advantage that Lil has picked up. Right now, they're using it for taking Roshan. Team Secret actually went for a 4-man smoke. Arteezy's going to join the rest of the team, but it seems to be a bit too late. Kuro actually makes the jump in, but it's too late. God has already grabbed the Aegis, now with a 2-man. DK Phobos actually hit a beautiful Fisher. They've already eliminated one. Arteezy managed to get off the BKB. Pops that ultimate. They're trying to go for Lil. We'll take him out. TK Phobos, 4-staff away, is trying to get ahead of these heroes. And meanwhile, Illidan will just clean up Puppy nice and quick. DK Phobos stalling up these heroes, managed to get the blink away to the side, and maybe he can turn this one around with Fisher ready to go. Kuro actually steals Light Strike Array, going for the stun here, but he just gets cleaned up so quickly by those familiars. We may be wrong. Team Secret actually go for the 5-man smoke here.
Oh,
they see two, gonna be able to vacuum, jump forward. S4, he's gonna actually turn around on Light Strike Array. God's gonna jump in. They've already taken out S4, pops the BKB, and will literally lift that ultimate, but God, he's now controlled by the telekinesis, has to make a jump away, staying away from Arteezy, finally goes down, but that's just the Aegis. Arteezy pushed back by the silencer, gonna go for the supports first. Puppy goes down, DK Phobos gets off the Echo Slam, he even survives, just barely, as the tower shots are not enough to finish him off. 4 down from Team Secret, and VP will have that tier.
Kill the Dazzle as fast as you can, and then blow up Arteezy once his BKB's down.
Fisher pushing back Arteezy, and just seconds, and that's all it takes to bring the tier 3 tower low.
VP hitting the tower. Illidan's going to take this one down real soon, and this is going to open up the map for them. And now Secret have to play so carefully. If Arteezy's out of position, they won't be afraid to just blink echo him alone.
Illidan start moving forward. They do have the kind of wards to see him, though. God sitting on the side, actually going to jump him. They're going to try and pop Illidan right away. The Fisher is out, but it doesn't hit anything. Meanwhile, God goes for Puppy in the background, instantly eliminating. Arteezy gets hit by the Laguna Blade, but it's still up and fighting. There goes the 3-man with the vacuum wall on top of everything else. AP will lose the fight, and they're going to lose just 3. God has a significant amount of it left. He's got to get over the cliff. He has the suicide to go if he wants to be able to avoid it. There it is, the suicide. 4 down from VP. To farm up on your heroes.
I don't know if Secret can win a fight where VP have essentially 7 lives. Like, if G gets an Aegis, I don't know how they take him down twice. He should be able to just initiate in and kill 2 heroes by himself instantly in that case. Because it's just the fear of not being able to get out with any mana that's scaring them right here. And Secret, I don't know if they see this coming. They're all grouped up behind S4, but
they're going to go into
setting
the
trap. They're
shot
going
first.
all the way around.
They've already laid down a ward. They're going to sneak their way around.
Secret have no idea.
Secret, they could be totally caught by this one. They're relatively grouped up.
They should have seen FNG here.
They do have some vision, yep. Right down there by the river. They're going to run into Puppy first. He's already gone. Down and out. The vacuum managed to catch out 2 with the wall on top. Lil, though, instantly responds. Great familiar. The Echo Slam on top. DK Phobos takes out one already. Now Zai and Arteezy. They have a response, but Zai goes down as well. Laguna Blade. Vintage no Arteezy against the world here for Team Secret. He's got to pull this out, but DK Phobos, he survives. God gets the kill, and VP win it. They keep 2 alive and wipe Secret.
And that was just all G. He now picks up his crit.
Luck won't really be a factor for Arteezy soon, at least not against the Drone Rangers hits anymore. Jump forward, they're actually going to try and quickly take out the melee racks. This is a nice move from VP, essentially trying to move Team Secret around to get that free opening, but they still managed to get a nice 3-man back with wall on top. FNG almost eliminated to start things off, but he managed to get everything anyway. Arteezy gets off a great ultimate. G in the background still good for Puppy, but Clever Kid keeps him alive. They actually don't get anything out of that one. S4 forced into a buyback, though. Once again, they grab a range mix.
Pierre so tentative right now. They want to make absolute sure that this game is out of reach for Secret. Continuing to just prod and poke.
So much money, so much pride on the line here for VB. They cannot afford any mistakes. Here we go. Start beating the Arteezy. Jump in, but God. Illidan is already losing his Aegis, but S4, he's in some serious trouble. Looks like the Shell Grave keeps him alive on the side. We have a 2-man vacuum. TK almost pops his BKB and gets away. Arteezy now pops his own Satanic, and he's actually fighting up against Illidan, but is now being chased away with God, taking away the Dazzle in the background. There's going to be no more Shell Grave anymore. S4 gets some damage out. They manage to side device up the Drone Ranger, who's down to only 600 HP. They're trying to jump in. Illidan, he's actually going all in. He has to fight up against Zai, who's doing it for these kills. Will be able to pick it up. Echo Slam misses out. Laguna Blade turned around by Kuro. There goes DK Phobos, but no, so tuned as S4 fall. Now they're turning around onto Arteezy. He can't afford to die here. This life steal's not going to be enough. He goes down. He does not have a buyback, but the group up at the vacuum is actually controlling him. He's got to get Illidan. He managed to get the wall hit. God makes the jump away, but he will fall as well. Zai keeps Team Secret in this for a little bit longer. FNG, he keeps on going, managed to pick up the kill on Kuro.
I mean, Zai this entire game 10-5 and 11.
NG. They have so many items. In fact, they can wait out if they really want to.
Oh, they're smoked up.
G's got a Scythe of Ice coming in. The smoke from the Roshan. And it's going to have the initiation. Arteezy's the first target. Target number 1. Echo Slam being placed on him. He pops his Satanic and now turns the fight. Let's lose that ultimate. Secret are actually going to lose. S4 here in second. Same goes with Kerr. Good shot. Great save. S4. Oh, what vacuum out. Zai lets that up beautifully. Managed to get the wall on top. And AP are actually losing some of their heroes. Age is being popped. G, he's actually going to go down here trying to control Arteezy. They're going for the kill. Ellington, he needs it definitely, but he's in control. Arteezy gets alive. The shallow grave goes. He stays alive. God comes back. He needs Arteezy. He gets the kill. FNG hold up against that side, but they managed to pick up Zai instead. Secret are forced into the buyback. That's going to go in. He's trying to get Puppey as well next. Will easily be able to get this kill. No shallow grave. This means Arteezy. There's a buyback from Puppey, actually. It's 2 versus 3. Arteezy, he doesn't even have the souls necessary.
Luckily for them, though, there's not a whole lot of mana on G, and that was a miracle hold for them as the Storm Spirit is forced to buy back just to end Arteezy's life.
Arteezy caught out. He's being chased on here. He cannot go down. Pops a BKB. Satanic healing back up. God's actually used most of his mana. He's in some serious trouble with the money's over. He goes down. He actually suicides there. He's dead for a full minute. DK Vogel's turning things around. They actually managed to get Puppey and FNG. He's going straight for the melee racks. They're going for it. Meanwhile, the tier 4s are being threatened. S4's trying to clean that one up. But if the melee racks goes down, Team Secret chances are over. And that's why they immediately jump on FNG. Control from the familiars is there. S4 is actually dropped very low. Melee racks will be kept alive. FNG's trying to get every last bit of damage there. S4, oh, that Fisher almost landing on him. Would have actually killed him. Kuro comes in to be able to defend. Tier 4 and melee racks are both going to stay alive here for Team Secret. And the flying rats that they are actually chipping away at that melee racks. The regeneration is not enough.
Oh, they might actually just take
oh my god, the familiar's almost getting now. God's actually getting mid for it. Pops the BKB. The Glyph is keeping the melee racks alive. 250 HP. God is forced to retreat.
He went in way too early. All he had to do was wait.
They're being threatened. Arteezy really wants this kill. He knows God is low on mana. The Fisher will stall him up, and he drag the creeps away. Arrow making sure to pay attention to that one. Keeping those creeps away from the melee racks.
Important thing too is that they're keeping up ward vision at all times.
No vacuum to stop him.
Courier too.
Lil's gonna be caught. There goes the courier. It ends up being dropped. Now the S4 actually jumping forward. They're trying to get DK Vogel. Pops a BKB, turns around Fisher, but S4 is there with the right clicks. Never mind. He actually got chain stunned down. FNG goes for the kill. He gets S4. A buyback immediately comes out. S4 has to pay attention to this melee rack. Illidan was already pushing down that bottom lane. Secret playing this game on the edge of a knife right now.
They have no ward vision for him. He's just going to blink down on this tower. They don't have
he's going
anymore.
for it. Melee racks. It's actually going to fall. The last right click is there. Illidan gives up his life, it seems, to be able to get the mega creeps. Now they're actually jumping forward. Puppey's going to go down to God at the same time. Illidan will be right clicked down by S4 and Arteezy. The racks, though, is all gone. The tier 4 is gone as well. The throne is exposed. VP, they can feel it. They can feel this wind underneath their fingertips. They actually back themselves away, looking at the throne, thinking we don't need to go for it just yet. We wait out the Drone Ranger. She still has buyback. Lit Secret have to fight against Megas.
All they have to do at this point is be patient. This is their TI hopes on the line. They're about to knock out the favorite of the tournament right now. Secure themselves even more money. All they have to do is wait it out, don't overextend, and wait. Arteezy actually get this mid lane.
It's too far forward. Once again, Shane stun. S4 comes in to try and pull it out. Artur can't go down. BKB, Satanic pops. He starts healing himself up. VP, quick on the retreat. RTT actually getting stunned up. God, he's going to be able to jump back in. There's no BKB, no Satanic. This life is final. Arteezy, he's going to be dropping here to God as he just fully commits for this kill. Gets it in the end. Artur down for 2 minutes. VP, they're moving forward. JB, well played. Secret call it. VP have eliminated the fan favorites of this tournament. And they will move on and face up against LGD in the losers bracket.
And they just look so ecstatic right now. They should. They just played such a great game. They risked it all multiple times at that Roshan fight. Great calls by FNG, their captain. Virtus.pro move on. Such a well-played game, and you can just see how happy they are.